But I gotta say this, right? We are talking NFL, and there's an interesting thing going on in Chicago. They're 5-2. Of course, last night they lost 24-10 to the Rams.
Which is not like the end of the world, right? Because that game wasn't that game here? Wasn't it in L.A., right?
I'm not sure where. Yeah, it was in L.A. Yeah, so it's not a horrible loss.
So it's not like a horrible loss that they came to L.A. and lost to the Rams. So, right.
But what I'm going to say is this, though, Rob. I mean, obviously, they're winning because of their defense. All right, they got a stud defense. And I think they went to Nick Foles too early. They were 2-1 when they benched Mitch Trubisky, and Nick Foles has been anything but impressive in his 4 starts that he's had. And they're winning despite him. They're not winning because I think yesterday, did he have 2 picks? No touchdown passes, 2 picks. They are winning in spite of him. And you and I, Matt Nagy should have gave us a call. Matt Nagy, the Bears coach, he should have gave us a call. He should have downloaded the Odd Couple podcast.
That's right.
Something. We've been saying it.
He could have been 1,000,001 in a month, Chris. He could have been 1,000,001st,
Right. That's right. I mean, and look, you know this. I like Nick Foles. I've, used him against you in our arguments about Wentz and all that. But we both know, we both have said it. Put the keys in his hand, and he's going to drive the car off the cliff if you do it too early. He is one of those guys, Rob, that I think it's because he just doesn't like the pressure and the responsibility of having to deliver. When nothing's expected, it's the end of the season, nobody expects us to, do anything in the playoffs. He'll be great, as we saw, a few years ago. But when you give him the ball and say, it's your team, Nick, we believe in you. 16 weeks, we're putting it all in your hands. He can't do it. And they went to him too early. They were 2-1 with Trubisky. Their numbers, neither one of them impressive. I'm not trying to say Trubisky's all that great.
No. But we do know who Nick Foles is, Chris.
Yes.
And we've talked about it.
He's not your quarterback of the future.
He's just not. You remember when they went down, everybody, they went and got him for Jacksonville. Remember that?
Yeah.
He lost a job down in Jacksonville. He couldn't even hold on to the job. So
Absolutely.
And we see it's a pattern. He's had it a few times where they've given him the job because he looks so good in relief normally. And then, let's not forget that game against Atlanta that he came back, Chris, had the great comeback.
Right.
Everybody beats Atlanta. Did you see what Matthew Stafford and the Lions did to Atlanta?
Cowboys, Exhibit A.
Yes.
Come on. Yeah,
everybody beats
you're right.
them. So you can't judge a performance against the Atlanta Falcons as like Exhibit A or proof positive. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. And Trubisky, again, his numbers weren't great. Foles is throwing him for about 40 more yards per game than Trubisky was. However, Trubisky better touchdown to interception ratio. He has 6 TDs, 3 picks. Foles has 6 and 6. And Trubisky has him beat in passer rating and QBR. And so, look, they had already obviously made the decision that Trubisky's not their guy either for the future. But I just think you went too early. If you had gone to Foles in week 11, you might have been all right. You might have been all right, right? But it's too early now, and they can't.
And I don't think they can't go back now. I think Mitch Trubisky's lost for the year.
Look, they're still winning. They're not going to be better than this guy. You're right. And unless Foles just starts throwing him out of games and, really becomes a problem. I think you could go back to him, but it's got to be a reason. You can't keep winning even if your quarterback doesn't really look good and make the switch because Trubisky was doing the same thing. So